welcome everyone to Tucson, Arizona. Arizona's stadium with this red and blue crowd ready to bear down with their Wildcats. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown in the... Arizona will boot it away to start this one. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cougars offense will go to work first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stuffed with an interception. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but what an opportunity here from the 23-yard line. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Anderson will throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Richardson. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this off.
It's a seam wide open. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Cougars have moved it inside the 20. Out of the shotgun on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Harrell. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. UCF found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Knights football today. Those folks in Orlando won't remember this one forever. What they will remember, it was a W.
Off the play fake on first down, the throw.
This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Anderson wants to throw. Grabs it in the middle. It's a fumble. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Arizona runs out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. He sends two wideouts right, two to the left on 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He's got him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the ground to try to move the chains. Turning it on. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Might as well give it to him again. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because, you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Anderson will throw. Caught. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They go to the ground. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's ball. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cougar! The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Anderson wants to throw. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Arizona runs out the punt team. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Runs through a tackle. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Harrell. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the 1st down at the 30. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Harrell.
Man, these wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Anderson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 4 wide receivers spread out on 2nd and 6. Just keep slinging it. Caught in the backfield, it's Ball. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him! And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Under fire. Got the back over the middle.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Anderson will throw. Dumps it to the back. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Harrell. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Got the 1st down and more. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but ball is loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Working that left side now. Tight end trying to get in. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Houston. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Central Michigan went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Chippewas always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout.
Anderson wants to throw.
A busy day in the MAC, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Wildcats will hustle to the line. To the air on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
The Cougars will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the play fake. Got him downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Got the first down, looking for more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And that's in Arizona.
Right back to the well. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Gets it out quickly. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And that's in Arizona.
Running back searching for a hole. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Pulls it and fires to the left. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. The Wildcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
And that's in Arizona.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got him in the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback. It's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush. Sometimes it's a 3-man rush. Sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've given up sack after sack after sack in this game.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, still looking. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Looking to the big tight end. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Lost one deep down the right side. Catch inside the 25. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Anderson will throw. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Arizona. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
The AT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Michigan State notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from East Lansing is worth its weight in gold to the Spartans. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Cougars come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. There he goes. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Harrell. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. Takes a handoff. It's ball. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Gives it on the option. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by game tackling. The deep thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll mark it down, and that'll be enough for an Arizona first down.
And that's an Arizona.
Anderson wants to throw. Here's a heat. Oh, better look out. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
And that's an Arizona.
Got it behind the line. It's Ford. Oh, he's got some space. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
Second down.
Got it in the middle. It's Ford. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. And the Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Makes the catch. It's Richardson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They just keep firing. That pass is incomplete. And the Wildcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Spits it out to the back. Complete out of the backfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
The short hands, it's Richardson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Anderson will throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ford. What a nice connection, knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Unleashes one deep. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Arizona 24.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for room. It's ball. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Anderson wants to throw. Makes the catch. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Looking to convert. Arizona comes to the line. Trying to keep the drive alive. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Catch in the middle, it's 4. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Rodgers. Defense uses a sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Anderson will throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Richardson. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Arizona going back to work with another 1st down. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And quickly to the line of scrimmage. They spike it and stop the clock. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. On target. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And that's in Arizona.
Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. Trying to bowl his way out. Give him 6. Touchdown, Wildcats.
The onside kick, you may have time for one more play, one shot to throw it in the end zone and somehow see if you can steal this game.
So this likely just to get the final score a little bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll go for 2 here. Anderson wants to throw. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down, and I think the offense is going to pick up the first down. The defense was offside.
38, Arizona, 30.
Here's the situation. First, they have to recover the onside kick, then maybe time for a play or 2.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground, and most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of